technical part out of the way so they could start the process. We have been asking for the leases and trying to communicate with the current business owners that are in the building. We'd like to have a positive working relationship there. I'm hoping now we get this passed that we can move forward and get them, do whatever the city needs to do to have the building ready to go for when the ministries move up in there. But if anybody has any questions, please call our city clerk, 724-628-2020, extension 200. He'll be the liaison for this for the transition. So we want to make sure that there's nothing being said that it's not true. If there's any questions, we will answer those questions directly. I just want to thank the Community Ministries for agreeing to do this. We brought that to them, and then they've gone through some, a few months. They've been going back and forth talking about if this is something that would be positive for them, and now I do believe they think it is. And I think that the city now will be able to invest more of our community block money in there and get the building rehab to the point where it needs to be. So I do look forward to 2019 and seeing the future of that building and seeing what the Community Ministries has in store for it, because it's just going to expand what they do, and it's going to be a wonderful thing.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Is it similar to the lease before?
It's the same
Same?
lease.
Yeah, it's essentially the same lease. Some of the
Okay.
terms, like the
I think
length of time things are
we
different.
changed we changed it from 60 days to 6 months to the transition. If we decided to change management, to give them time to exit,
Okay.
because they don't feel that they'd be able to go if they were.
They'd be able to get all their.
They don't think they'd be able to get everything. out of
Everything
that
else the
60
same?
days. Everything is exactly the same as the lease that's in place now.
Okay.
Anything else? Anything there, add? Okay. City Clerk, take the vote.
Councilman Keady?
Yes.
Councilwoman Tazan?
Yes.
Councilman Karpiak?
Yes.
Councilman Topper?
Yes.
Mayor Lincoln?
Yes.
That's it? Okay, I just did want to thank the mayor and Vern and Michael for working so hard with all the volunteers for our deck hockey that we have up on 12th Street. I was not there that day. It was a little too cold for me.
You were there in
I've seen
spirit.
it. I was there in spirit.
Hey, listen, it's a wonderful thing that
It is it's a fantastic thing.
getting a $71,000 deck hockey court for 30. I think Michael said 34,000 is an amazing thing to be able to use community block money on. I'm still going to say it's the only deck hockey court in Fayette County until somebody proves me wrong. But we still have a little bit of work to do. Once the boards are shored up, I think the plan of action is going to be to have some kind of a Winter Classic fundraiser to have up there, and it's going to be a legitimate. It is a legitimate deck hockey court, so I'm very excited for it. I think we're going to have a lot of play on it and a lot of people up in that park, which is going to be great for the park. So we don't have to worry about bad things happening up there, because there's always going to be people in it to keep that out. So thank you to Michael, because he really is the one that made the phone calls and unbelievably found a company that was sitting on one for 4 years, and we worked out a deal and got it. So I really am excited for that.
This did fall on our lap, and for the media, I know it's too late for Armstrong. We're going to work Friday, Black Friday. We're going to have a little work session up there. So if anybody has some free time.
What time?
9:30, 10 o'clock, we're going to be
All right.
there.
That's good. 9:30, 10. Oh, I already had my Black Friday shopping done. All right. Thank you, Councilwoman Tazan. Over to you, Councilman Topper.
Health officers reports in your packet. Anything I will say, snow, like Councilman Karpiak talked about, snow's coming. Make sure you have your plans to keep your walkways and driveways clear, especially any sidewalks that you may live along, city sidewalks. Please keep those clear. The Pennsylvania last year passed strict anti-tethering laws. Please be aware of those. If you see an animal outside in the cold for too long, feel free to call 911. Police will come over and assist it. New Haven alarms for October 19. Nothing really crazy. Smoking a structure. Drove a total of 203 miles. And just real quick, just wanted to touch again, as we read Chief Topper's resignation and retirement earlier. More than comfortable with what I think the direction of the department's heading. with the new chief. And again, like I said, trucks are still gonna get out. Fires are still gonna get put out. They're still gonna be there for anything the city needs from them. So I'm excited for the next chapter in New Haven Hose and the next volunteer chief. It'll only be our second volunteer chief in the city of Connellsville. So again, if you could just make sure you recognize and appreciate what these guys do. They're replacing somebody who was paid a lot of money for a long time to do that job, and they are doing it for free. So I want to thank Chief Topper for everything he did, and I want you to be aware of the next chief is going to also do it for the same salary, which is $0. So that is a huge benefit to the taxpayers of the city of Connellsville. So we are more than appreciative for everything they do and going above and beyond, and not just being a volunteer fireman, but doing the day-to-day work that it takes to be a chief and assistant chief for a third-class city. So with that, that's it.
Amen. Thank you, Councilman Topper. I just forgot one reminder real quickly. November 30th to December 1st, there's a gingerbread contest display at the Copplestone Hotel. Prizes will be awarded to the winner with the most tickets. Tickets are 3 for $1 or 20 for $5. Next Wednesday, the 28th, they're actually having an open house for their new event room from 5 to 7. 5 to 7, right? And that would be opportunity for you to come in, check out all the gingerbread houses that have been entered in the contest, and you can check out all the new exciting things that are going on at the hotel. And with that, that is it. I hope everyone has a happy Thanksgiving.
I think I got that.
Don't eat too much. And hope you find all the deals you can find on Black Friday. And make sure you know that Santa Claus is always watching. Be it resolved by the City Council of the City of Connellsville that this meeting of City Council does hereby adjourn. I so move as there a second.
Second.
Melissa,
Oh,
Melissa.
Too many years.
Slow down.
Too many
I
years.
don't want to take anyone's thunder.
She's
for a
finally
second.
hitting her stride.
I don't wanna
Oh, my
take anyone's
goodness.
thunder. I'll let you guys go.
I bet it started snowing outside. City Clerk, take the vote.
Councilman Topper.
Yes.
Councilman Carpia.
Yes.
Councilwoman Tazan.
Yes.
Councilman Key.
Yes.
Mayor Lincoln.
Yes.